What is going on, ladies and gentlemen of the tribe, and welcome back to another video with me, your bald boy Scribe. How the devil are we doing? It is melting hot here in the UK. That's right, 33 degrees is a heat wave in the UK. We're just not built for it. We are just not built for it. Honestly, I had to put on a t-shirt to make this video. That's right, YouTube won't let me do this in all of my glory as a YouTuber that works a sedentary job. Well, two in fact. Two. Anyway, I got stuff to talk about. I just knocked my phone off the desk. Victory! Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Raid Shadow Legends video. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to be talking about just a little bit about the web of corruption that's going on right now, trying to help you guys get all those juicy rewards. But before we begin, of course, I do have to try and pimp my notification. Of course, if you do want to try out Raid Shadow Legends and get yourself a fantastic start to this game, please do make sure you go through and download using my link in the corner or in the description down below. This must be done on new accounts, so in order to do this, if you're on a PC client, you simply have to log out of that Plarium account, create a new one with a new email address, download the game through that link, and it will get you going. As soon as you start up, ladies and gentlemen, run through that prologue, you will get your very first unit. And that first unit that you'll get absolutely for free straight into your inbox after you beat the prologue is going to be Grand Oak Porrick. He is of the Sylvan Watchers, a legendary support unit. He's fantastic, and if you might be going and pushing to get Folan and stuff like that, he's definitely going to be helping there. Let me tell you, this guy is pretty phenomenal. I have a whole video going over his kit. If you want to check it, go search my channel. But this guy is able to decrease the cooldowns of random ally skills. He is able to call mass assists. He's able to put out continual heals. He's got a really good aura, speed in all dungeons. Everybody loves a bit of speed. This guy is phenomenal, and you'll get him for absolutely free as soon as you start the game. Not only that, every 10 levels that you level up your account up to level 30, you're going to be getting yourself additional epic champions to get you started. And the first one is going to be Stag Knight. Stag Knight, wonderful support unit over here of the Banner Lords, able to do AoE defense down, AoE attack down, able to give yourself's accuracy up. Really useful in all game modes, clan bosses, dungeons, all that good business. Still use this guy to this day. Very solid unit. Once you go ahead and you get up to level 20, ladies and gentlemen, you will get your next epic unit, and that is going to be Ugo. Ugo is a support unit for the Ogrin tribes. He is able to provide you with heals, sustain, revives, all that good business. A solid epic. Once you hit level 30, you're going to get the last one of the bunch, and it's one of my favorites in Tagoar. This guy is an orc. He's able to do AoE heals, AoE revives. He's able to provide speed up. He's able to provide shield up. He is able to give you a really useful aura, which will give you 30% or 25%, sorry, additional health in all game modes. It's useful. It was very useful to me in the early game to clear through Nightmare mode, get all of those stars done in the campaign. Really solid unit. I do recommend that you go in and use the promo code RAID7 to get yourself a legendary Pelops. That guy will go absolutely phenomenally well with any other unit that you want to pair him with. Tagoar is really solid there. He is able to put AoE burns out, he's able to taunt, he's able to petrify the enemy. This guy's phenomenal in stuff like Spider Raid, he's great in the clan boss, solid in PvP, really good unit. Failing that though, I did just find out that there is another promo code for everybody watching here today, and I haven't used it yet, so we get to use it live on the show today. If you type in Raid Shadow Legends.com, that should give you a wonderful... Look at that. That is absolutely delicious. This is great for anybody at any point in the game, but particularly if you are a free-to-play player, check it out. Get yourself a 5-star chicken. That saves you so much farming for your food. I absolutely love it. Also, to be honest, in these events that we're going through right now, being able to have additional multi-battles is actually really important. Also, additional brews and 250 energy. It's fabulous. Fabulous to get 250 energy, because right now there are so many events that are going on. The Princely Titan event is currently still running. That's if you want to be getting yourself some red stars for your Folan, which I do, but I'm not pushing heavily on this. It was a little bit too much, I felt, for me to personally keep up with after doing the Folan event. There was a lot going on. You needed another champion training event, all that sort of good business. I just wasn't down for it. The gear enhancement event that we're going on, I do have a video on this recently. using the Raid Shadow Legends Helper app, and I do recommend doing that. Go in, farm all the gear that you possibly can, and just take every little bit of gear up to level 4, and then sell anything that is below 5 stars, essentially, on your gear. Just get rid of it, recoup some of the costs, and then go ahead and try to look to invest the rest of your silver, essentially, upgrading the rest of your gear. Particularly those that like boots with speed primary, or anything that has got a speed secondary on it. Apart from maybe a boots, you know, maybe you want to come back to them later because really you want to focus on those speed boots. But there's some really good rewards here. You get extra energy that will keep you on the farming path, and of course it will tie into the Blossom event. So if you unlocked your Folan like I did, being able to go through all of these additional milestones will eventually lead to you getting that 5-star Folan, red star Folan over here. But even if you don't go all the way, maybe you skipped a couple of the events, maybe you just didn't have the stuff to do the champion training event or the summoning event or anything that happens to be, going through and doing these other events is still super, super valuable. So I've already spoken about the gear enhancement event, super easy to do. The Ethereal Deck of Fate, this one I have been slacking on because I looked at the numbers and I was like, I don't think that I'll be able to get this. All in all, essentially, in order to max out on this, you need to have quite a lot of champion upgrades, or more importantly, the easier way to do it is with these soul stones. I didn't have a whole lot. I haven't been playing long enough to gather enough of these soul stones, so I decided to just take this one a little bit easier. But if you do have a lot of stars to rank up, you can get a significant amount of additional points to help get yourself this current legendary that is flying around here. I'm not going to be pushing for this one. It's just a little bit too difficult for me to get. We have got a Hero's Chase coming up in just, 16 hours? Hero's Path, apologies. That's going to be pretty good. Fire Knight, turn attack. If you are looking to go for the Fire Knight turn attack to get some additional points, I do have a video on that as well, using Allure. Allure is a really, really solid unit, truth be told. Does really well in the Fire Knight battle. From my experience, when you're looking to garner these points, you go into the dungeons, you really want to try and farm. If you're like me and you're a little bit earlier in the game, you're probably not got these on like a 20-second farm, right? It still takes me several minutes. So I tend to farm stage 20, tends to give you the best bang for buck in terms of energy spent, time spent, to points earned in these turn attacks. If you can do it a little bit quicker, if you can even go up to hard mode. I've not even touched hard mode for this because I know I'm just not there in terms of equipment, in terms of roster development, none of that. It's just going to take me too long, and it's not going to be worth the energy expensed because I'll just end up losing far too much, right? But when it's active, go ahead and farm this one. Have it on tier 20 unless you cannot do tier 20, and then I believe 15 is the next most efficient tier to be farming that on. Now, we do currently have a Tag Arena tournament. Note that this one does not play into the Princely Titan event. You can do this. It can get you some decent-ish rewards. If nothing else, it's probably worth going in and just getting that first tier for the energy regardless. You don't need to spend any energy to get your tag team battles in there, but also you can get some crystals, you can get some low-level chickens, and you can even get some soul stones, which of course will play into you unlocking the Deck of Fate events, right? Rare's Madness, that is running currently. I just went up, got as far as I could for the Blossom tokens, essentially, for the Princely Titan event. It's a pretty easy event. I've not gone too far on it. I think I was farming tier 15 for this, as that was kind of the sweet spot for me in terms of still being able to get 6-star gear, potentially, but also not failing too consistently and not spending too much energy. I can't even do tier 17. I'm just not there yet. But 15 to me was the best sort of sweet spot. It's really quick and easy, and it's a decent way of earning some silver as well. I might as well put this on auto battle in the background while we're here, actually. I've set myself up to sell a lot of these, so anything that isn't 5-star artifacts, they will immediately sell on that sell screen. It's going to get me some additional silver. Now, of course, I did mention earlier today about the gear enhancement event. You maybe don't want to sell everything that you've got in your inventory, because you could just take them all up to gear 4, sell them after the fact, and that will get you at least a little bit of development in that gear enhancement event. Apart from that, like I said, we've got Fire Knight turn attack coming up tomorrow. That shouldn't be too difficult for anybody, and like I said, try and farm that tier 20 and you will find yourself in a good position. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap it up for the video today. I will see you all in the very next video. Make sure you give me a like and a comment down below. Any advice that you've got for farming these events yourselves, share it with the rest of the community. I'd love to hear from you, and I will see you all in the very next video. Peace out and big love.